Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more No Man's Sky. Just situate my... Oh, is the camera messing up? Java cam? Is Java cam working? Looked like it was jumping there for a second. Hold up, let me check and see here. Okay. That Java cam seems like it's working alright. Alright. Just making sure before I really get set in here. Alright, so today we are going to be doing phase 2 of the newest expedition. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Let's see what it's called. I'm sure. Oh crap! Wait. No, it just says Remnant Expedition. That's it. Okay, I thought I heard somebody in chat for a second, but then I remembered Spotify was on and it was a commercial yapping at me. Also, I'm sorry if I seem a little flustered. We were moving a bunch of furniture today, and one of the things we were moving was the refrigerator, and having to get that set up, and having to lug it around. Ugh, it tired me out, and my arm's a little ugh, you know? And I just want to rest, play some No Man's Sky. I did not expect that to happen today, but my sister wanted to get it done today because we have to get rid of not get rid of, but put away all of the Christmas decorations and stuff, and the tree is the last thing we want to take down, but it's going to be too busy to do that tonight, so we're gonna have to wait until Monday. That's the next time that we're both off and able to do it, and that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's for future Jason to worry about. Right now, this Jason needs to worry about taking out the trash. Alright, so the last time we played Phase 1, we learned how to use the gravity gun. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it. And the Colossus, we got our Colossus ship shape and ready to get rid of trash. And we made our first haul, which was incredibly tedious and very scary. I'm surprised there are people moving around as smoothly as they are when we were first playing last week. During Phase 1, everybody was running around moving at 2 frames a second. Maybe even less than that. It was like a slideshow. I know there's a cave around here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's get to that cave. I gotta also remember this isn't my main save, so my little guy, little Exo, his jetpack isn't as powerful. Alright, get some coverage as I talk about what happened last time. But yeah, the last time we took care of that first long haul. Go into the expedition menu. Here it is right here. Road trip, that's what they're calling them. That was the first road trip that we had to go on, and it was a nightmare, so I'm guessing the second one we're going to be doing today isn't going to be any fun either. But it should be a little bit easier. They've had a week to fix a bunch of problems that were happening, since last week when the update first dropped. And I read that one of the problems they fixed was that the new wheels on the Colossus were unexpectedly hitting certain on my end, especially the one where I ended up losing one of my explosive barrels because I had no clue what the heck I ran over that caused it to cause my Colossus to jump up as high as it did. But yeah, hopefully that problem's fixed, and this time during phase 2 we will not be having as big a problem as we did last time. Alright, so first off we have to do this milestone. To anyone unfamiliar with the way that I do my playthroughs of every expedition, I like to do them in order. The last time I played, I got these 2 milestones done accidentally just because they're so easy to do accidentally. This one is run over 8 critters, and this one is run over 20 different hazardous plants. And considering the amount of time and energy I had to put towards doing those long hauls, of course I was going to get those 2 milestones done as soon as possible. You know me, I don't have a driver's license. But yeah. I feel that going through every milestone in order is a great way to prepare yourself for the next milestone, because sometimes the rewards you get in the milestone you're doing go towards helping you out in the next milestone. So if you're playing this expedition for the first time, I do highly recommend trying to do things in order according to what the little note at the bottom there says, the little navigational information that they provide at the bottom right portion of the screen. That's always going to be the place where you set your eyes when you're trying to figure out what to do next. Alright, so they want us to design the Colossus configurations. Okay, that doesn't seem that difficult. This is weird that I haven't already ticked that off, because I changed the tires, right? Yeah. So there's my Colossus. I think I put the Geo Bay over this way. Ugh. Poor Exo can't run as fast as my other character. Yeah, this one's mine right here. I'm pretty certain. Okay, so one of the things I was reading is that the new tank tires, these here, are not very suited because they're kind of glitched right now. Thank you very much, Rubius, for following. That was very kind of you. Thank you. I hope to see you sometime in chat. If not, that's totally fine. You're free to lurk if you want to. But yeah, I've been hearing that the new tires tend to have glitches. I think that's one of the things they fixed in the update. But we'll see, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and take those off and put on the OG tires, because if that glitch is still happening, I don't want it to happen right now. Alright, running gear, here we go. Yeah, we have the front treads. Just go back to the classic wheels. And I still like the paint job that I chose. So they want me to change the Geo Bay. What does that mean? Does it mean... Well, because I haven't gotten another cabin. So... Well, that's not what they wanted. Colossus Geo Bay. Recalibrate Colossus visuals from the Colossus Geo Bay. Okay. Sounds like somebody's fighting some sentinels, possibly over some orbs. Alright, I don't know. Change of the paint job. I guess we could do the opposite of what I have here. From black to yellow to black. I don't think that would do much. Right? Yeah, no, of course it wouldn't. Oh, they want me to make another save. Okay, I get what they want. Okay. Because they want us to experience the fact that you can now have several different save spots for your Colossus, and that's something they bragged about. I don't know. To me, that doesn't feel like a bragging point, but I guess some people will find it useful. Let's go ahead and change the paint back to what it was, and go down to configs. Here we go. They want me to change it to here. It's a store. I'll call it Hauler. That's what I was accidentally calling it last time I was playing. But yeah, today's been a very productive day. I legitimately did not think I was going to be doing as much as I did today. I have been having a problem with my bed the past couple months. 2 of the springs had gone kind of wild and been randomly stabbing me in the back or, in my stomach while I was sleeping for the past couple of months. So I had to be wary of the way that I was sleeping. But I fixed that today. I kind of just stuck my hand into my bed, just pulled the pulled the springs back like a Neanderthal. And while it has created like a bit of a divot in the bed, I would rather that than have those springs stabbing me at night. But yeah. Hold up, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, a lot of really, really shitty things. Okay, done. That milestone has been checked off. For that, we get the excavation blades. These are a new device for our Exocraft. And you don't equip them that way. The way you equip them is you go over to your Exocraft. You select them. So what we're going to need: some metal plating, some carbon nanotubes, and just equip them like this. And there we go. That's done. And that's another milestone complete. And now I'm going to go into this cave over here because I have to get some stuff done because my family is helpless. But yeah, I'll be back, and I'll leave you guys with some music and stuff to listen to while I'm gone. Guys, enjoy. Alright, I'm back. I'm very sorry for the long wait. I know that was probably a little bit over a half hour, but you know, my family's useless. Let's see. So, we had finished off 2 milestones. They weren't all that difficult. It was just customizing the Exocraft. And, yeah. I got them done. That on there. Yeah, we're looking good. I just need to get in my Exocraft. Gotta get in the Colossus now and take care of a bunch of obstacles. I guess they want us to use the new blade that we've just installed on our Colossus and go around running over a bunch of stuff. That sounds like fun. Yeah, let's head on over to our Colossus. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been having, my family just, any goddamn time I want to do something for myself, it's always, can you also do this for me? And I'm getting tired of it. Yep, that's what they want us to do. Oh, the perfect time to just go around and start. Oh, alright, cool. We can even get the crystals. We could take them out now, too. That's awesome. What about the... Yeah, oh my god, even the advanced mining laser things that require the advanced mining laser. We could take them out, too. Awesome. Now, nothing's gonna stand in my way. Nothing's gonna get in my way except for, you know, maybe the knowledge stones. Yeah, eat shit, rocks. Oh, sorry, creature. I didn't see you there. I thought you were a rock. It's dark, I'm sorry. Get these plants too, fuck them. Like the funnest part. Oh, I forgot I can go fast. Right. Ooh. I'm kind of glad that we don't hit the orbs or anything like that, because then the sentinels would be after us. Wow, why did I get... Once again, still having that problem where some of the plants, for whatever reason, cause me to... cause my wheels to go nuts. So yeah, that's apparently still happening. I'm glad that the crystals don't cause that problem anymore, though. But yeah, all I really wanted to do today was get my groceries and fix my bed. And I did that. And then Bella's like, hey, we gotta move all this furniture and put away the Christmas decorations. And now they wanted me to go out there and fix the sink. Or not really the sink. Not, I mean, the dishwasher. Fix the dishwasher. Like, they can't do these things themselves. I know I'm the man of the house and I gotta fix electronics and fix all these things, blah, blah, blah. Cool, got it done. But, like, seriously, you could invest a little bit of time to figure out how to do that kind of thing yourself. Fix the electronics and the hardware around the house. And it wasn't even the dishwasher. There was nothing wrong. And I keep telling them this. That it's not the dishwasher itself. It's the sink. It gets backed up. And then you gotta go and pull a Mario Brothers. Grab a plunger. And unclog the sink. Clean out the pipes. So yeah, that's all I had to do. They were acting like it was, oh, it's the dishwasher, it's the dishwasher, it's backing up. Whenever it's backing up, that's not the dishwasher's fault. It's because it's a problem with the pipes. And I'm betting anything that it was something that they made that was like, they just poured it down the sink and clogged it up. Didn't even think to chop it up or anything like that. Inconsiderate. That's all I gotta say. Lay waste. Ran over 500 objects. Alright. And now after all of this, moving all of that furniture, fixing the sink, fixing my bed, and getting my groceries, and all of that, I am very tired. I didn't do much of anything at work today. I just wanted to sit and relax after all of that. And then, no, there's a problem with this. I'm telling you, I need to get a big red light on my front door. On not my front door, on my bedroom door, to be all like I'm streaming at the moment, you know? I need to get something like that. It's just an issue with trying to figure out how to get a power supplied to it, you know? I kind of want to use an external battery that I have here, and maybe put that on the door somehow so I can hook it up to that, because it would just be a light. It's not going to take up that much energy at all, so. Nope. And that way they'll know that I'm streaming and not to be bothered. Oh, I still have this save point here. Oh, right. I was thinking I'd keep it. That way, whenever I get to a very far away waste disposal area, and I don't want to run into the headache of maybe dying and then having to reload a save or whatever, I wouldn't have to do so from the recycling center. Alright, we've already taken care of, you know, eliminating the 20 weeds. It's basically the same thing that you had to do here, but, you know, run over specifically the hazardous plants. So that's super easy. These three here are like the easiest. This one right here is an optional milestone. What is it you get for... Oh, the title... A new title. That, I don't know, that's kind of worth it. Some people might want to be called the Bulldozer. Also, I have such a problem with earbuds. I've already stressed this. But having to wear earbuds at the same time just so I can listen to music while I play this game is... Oh, but it's not the game's fault. It's not my computer's fault. It's not anyone's fault but the big corporations. It's Twitch and YouTube. It's their fault because, oh, God forbid I have any kind of music in the background. So I have to figure out ways so I can listen to music while I play my favorite video games. Fuck them. Alright, so since those are so easy, I don't really have to go through how to get them. But those are the rewards, and if you want to be called the Bulldozer, then just make an extra effort to run over some innocent creatures. I know I didn't. I wasn't purposely doing that. Wink, wink. But yeah, it happened last time I streamed, and I did not expect it. Sad face. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing is the big one. The long haul. Get to checkpoint 2, the next waste heap, and bring back how many? 5 special industrial waste, just like last time. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm guessing that means that it's going to be further away. That's the big thing. That's the that's the problem we're gonna have to deal with. It's not that it's difficult. It's not that there's more to carry. It's that it's going to be further away, I'm guessing. Go ahead and open these up. Okay, what is this? Ice cream. Cool. Alright, we still don't have what we need to stay warm inside of our Colossus. I don't know why. That feels like something they should have given me by now. Ugh. But whatever. We'll see what happens when we get to the next rendezvous point. And in order to locate it, the next checkpoint, well, for starters, we should make sure that we have the log highlighted. And now we gotta scan for it. There we go. Scan for waste heaps. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's in a different area than the last one, so it's probably 6 minutes. Just for retrospective, the one that I did last time I played, I think that one was 2 minutes away. To be fair, though, now we have the blade on the front of our Colossus, so we can plow through more objects now without worrying about them being a hindrance. But it's still going to be a drag to go from one end of this vast wasteland to the other, carrying these hostile barrels of waste and explosives. Only 5 of them. I'm still happy that it's just gonna be 5 of them. But yeah, I don't know if the glitch is still going on with the tires, the brand new tires that they have available for the Colossus. So to anyone out there looking to make their journey a bit easier, I do highly recommend switching back to the default tires on your Colossus, because from what I heard, the new tires tend to have a glitch on certain objects that causes them to make awkward contact with it. But who knows? Like I said, they did do 2, maybe 3 updates, depending on what game console and system that you play on. So they might be fixed for you. I'm just glad that while I was on break, nobody decided to stop into the chat and say hello. That would have eaten me up inside. I would have been so sad. Did I hit something? I think I ran over a creature. Sorry, creature. It's weird to see these bases people have built in the sky. Oh. Oh, right. I don't have the Icarus engine, do I? So I am going to have to recharge. Well, luckily we're getting a lot of the things that... Wait, what? That only did 22%. That was weird. There we go. What the hell? How many did I add? Did I only add 2? I thought I added like 63. Oh well. Alright, this already looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass. I worry that this might not be the best way. Most definitely. So, maybe going down that direction will make it a lot easier. Is it just me, or does this big ass mountain seem like it's not supposed to be here? I'm just saying, it definitely looks weird. But I'm definitely not going that way. There goes somebody over there. hauling their load. Means it must be close. No, I'm not. I still gotta get over this hill. That sucks. So, along the way, I'm going to have to find a way better route than the way that I'm taking to get there. So, it's definitely not going to take 6 minutes. It's going to be a lot longer. Because I'm going to have to try and take the safest route to get back. I think the thing that's upsetting me the most is because of what I did early this morning to fix my bed. By grabbing those springs and pulling them all the way to the other end of the bed, away from the side that I sleep on. Oof, that was a hole. It really messed up my thumb. And yeah, it wasn't smart, but I was like, I'll take the pain just so I can get a good night's sleep. And I'm definitely not going to go up that way. I'm probably going to want to go down around that way, the same way that everybody else seems to be going. Let's just hope that there are enough barrels for me. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oi. Ugh. Oh, well, we got this radiated stuff over here, so let's use that. Let's get that instead. I think that one's easier to transport, if I remember correctly. It's not. There we go. If I remember, I'll do this. These, I think, are just radiated. They're not as dangerous to transport because they don't, you know, they aren't prone to explode like a lot of the other stuff that we're seeing around here. So I might want to stock up on the yellow ones. I guess we're gonna have to take 2 of the green. Alright, I have to get the rewards. Something good? Significant exocraft engine upgrades. Oh, that might be what I need to stay warm. Let's see. Oh, that looks like a... Oh, it's a B class. It could be. It could be something to keep me warm. We'll check when we get our stuff loaded in. Yeah, they ain't got no other yellow ones. Alright, let's go with these. They're more delicate. So, but at least they're not the exploding ones. I think the exploding ones are the most delicate ones. Things flying around up there, freaking me out. Alright, so that's 5. Let's see, what did we get? Another... Oh, we can only have 3. Jeez. This one increases top speed. I don't know if I want to keep it then, because I don't like the idea. That only increases top speed by 2. So, It is way worse. Go ahead and dismantle it. Come on, give me something. Oh, another one. That also increases top speed by 5. How is this one's top speed plus 3%? And it's in a supercharged slot. Wow, it must be really low outside of the supercharged slot. There. That makes it 10. Hell yeah. Speed. Speed. Alright, what is it? 6? -6? Oh, fuel usage. Okay, that one's a little more useful. I do like to go fast, though. I'll trash this. I feel like getting here, it will be a chore if I'm not going fast enough. Alright, let's go. I was hoping to get something to help me stay warm, but no, apparently not. Now we've got to be very careful. Because even though 3 of our objects in this hauler are less susceptible to being destroyed, doesn't mean that they won't get thrown out violently if I hit a bump. Especially that tinier one. So we want to get down to the bottom where it's a little flatter. Oh fuck. Did not see that hole. And of course, it's starting to get dark. Probably the worst time for me to be on the road. Alright, we're hitting smooth pastures. Alright, we'll follow this. Go along the road. I legitimately wish we had some lights, brighter lights than what we have. Because these holes can hide very easily around here. So I think I might want to stay here for a bit until the night goes away. Also keep an eye on my, hazard protection. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name for a second there. Oh boy. But yeah, a very busy day. And all throughout it, everyone's complaining constantly and getting mad about so many things. I'm like, God damn, man. Y'all are acting like you're the ones that are fixing this shit. But nah, everything got resolved. I'm happy, and yeah. Once I'm done delivering this payload, I can't wait to get to sleep. I didn't think that this one was going to be that bad from what I saw last time I played. I was saying to myself, wow, it doesn't really look like what I have to do in the next phase is going to take that long. So I had a very strong feeling that this phase, this part of what I'm supposed to be doing was going to be the more difficult part. and take the longest amount of time. See, that is why I don't want to be traveling right now. Because that's the other thing too. The fog of war involved with dealing with traversing this rocky terrain is not going to help with my situation. Return to the processing plant to recycle gathered material. 7 out of 12. What? Wait. Let me think. Let my brain process this for a second. I have 7 out of 12 processed. Oh yeah, and these 5 will make it 12. Okay. God. Okay, so it's keeping track of everything I've processed at the plant, which is good, because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, do I have to go back and grab everything there and then hope I can find some more, stuff? Because if that's the case, I don't know how to feel about that. But no, it looks like... What the hell is that? Maybe it was a creature I ran over. I don't know. Maybe the creatures let out sparks? Oh, it's the crystals. Right, they do that. Now we got some pretty good flat land. Okay, they went on the ground. I don't think I ran them over. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, little creatures. Get out the way. Part of me kind of, has a little heart attack when I'm about to hit something. Because I don't know if the glitch is going to happen or not. I like I said, I still don't know if they fixed it or not. Alright, everything's going good. The ground looks pretty smooth. It's still a bit difficult to see. And like I said, because this is a procedurally generated game, sometimes the holes, you won't be able to see them until they're way too close. Until it's way too late. Imagine trying to go through this without hitting anything. I mean, the creatures, I bet you there's somebody out there trying that right now. Trying to get through this expedition without hitting any innocent creatures. Certainly will be a challenge, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna stay here, because it is way too difficult to see the ground. And man, I don't want to. I've gotten so far. How much longer do I have, really? I can't tell. But it's like 3 minutes. Yeah, I really don't want to. Let's take a look. Oh, no, that's right. I have a personal oath that I'd never want to spoil anything for myself in these expeditions, so I don't look at future phases until I'm about to do them in the next stream. That way I can judge for myself exactly, what it is that might be the most difficult thing to do. That way I can plan ahead for the next stream. But I'm wondering if at some point there is like an optional milestone that will reward you if you don't hit any creatures while going on this adventure. I mean, not that that's going to be the main reason why people would try to do such a challenge. People will want to do a challenge for any given reason. But, It would be funny to see someone try it. I feel like the only reason why anyone would want to try a challenge or a milestone like that would be if there's like a whole bunch of Quicksilver involved. Because right now, myself, I am finding it very hard to even consider doing something like that. What it would be worth to me, you know? Sorry, eyeball creature. Man, is it just going to stay night or something? Does it just intentionally turn night when you reach the checkpoint? Because it feels like that's intentional. I don't know, because the sun isn't coming up at all right now. And that has me kinda suspicious that it's intentional, you know? You know what I want to do? I want to go up the side of the hill right now and make this easier on myself. But I'm hoping that this particular road will lead me around. This obvious mountain that I'm going along the side of. That way I can maybe find an easier path. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go off-road now. Like I said, not that easy. Get up the side of this mountain, though. Now, some of you might be noting, whoa, Jason, you got that thing on the front of your ship now. Why are you trying your hardest to avoid the rocks and such? You don't know what those rocks could be hiding. There could be holes underneath of them rocks. I'm still not going to hit those crystal things. I'm still wary of hitting them. Also, keep in mind that this is kind of steep, so my Colossus is probably going slow because it's an uphill battle for it. I'm sorry, heavy boy. Okay. We made it. Now let's process this stuff. But be very careful. Yay. I think it's R2. Yes. Okay. Oh, I put it in the wrong one? Damn it! Ah. I put it in the wrong one. Now I'm gonna have to do that all over again. No! God damn it, why do they have it set up like this? That didn't work. Oh my god, come on. There. What the hell? That's kind of glitched. Get rid of this bar here. Okay, I don't know who you are, Mr. Shoot. But you are taking me off. Don't know who that guy is, but I want him dead. Whoever you are, you're a jerk. Alright, so... Sad face. I accidentally threw one of the things in the wrong thing. So now I have to go get another thing of waste. From somewhere. It doesn't have to be the specific location. It could be from some random junk on the ground. Oh, I don't have the Cyclops scope equipped. That's sad. I really do hate myself right now. Hold on, hold on. Oh, those are generators. I was looking at it like, what is that? But yeah, if you look around, you're able to find hazardous waste just randomly on the ground sometimes. Like, over there's an area where some waste is. I don't know if it's hazardous waste. And it's weird that there's one of them around here, but hey, there's hazardous waste. And I'm not gonna argue with the fact. Nope, no hazardous waste. Screw you. I'm not fighting anything. I don't even got a gun. So, screw fighting that thing. Alright, let's go to the other one that I saw over here. Maybe there's... Wow, why is there always a grub near them? Is that gonna be something that I have to think about next time at some point? Like, maybe it has something to do with the brood mother in the future? Maybe. Alright. Nope, nothing there. Let's, over here. Some more trash over this way. What is it, in the mountain? Oh. Nope, no hazardous waste. Direct. Yeah, I'm guessing that the hazardous waste is legitimately all going to be in the disposal areas. It's where I'm not going to get lucky enough to find it just in a random place. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to head back. I'm not that upset because if I'm being honest, taking one back with me is way easier than taking 5. The only upsetting part is that it's all going to be delicate. Is that it's going to be a delicate thing. And I already know the pathway in which I can go, so... Oh, let's, scan for it, I guess. I guess I gotta rescan. I think it was... Yeah, it's okay. I think this is the same one. Yeah. The one that was 7 minutes away. Alright, so I already know a good path to take. It's a bit of a route. It takes a while, but it's nice and smooth, and I don't have to worry too much. I'm betting you anything that very first road trip, there was a better way to take care of that too. But, you know, I just had no clue. And I wasn't about to look. You gotta look for those dark patches on the ground. The really long ones. My very first Paradise Planet had those. And the first thing I thought about when I saw them was that is a great racing course. That is a road right there. And it's funny to see that the developers over there at Hello Games thought the same thing. Because it feels like that pathway was deliberately placed right close to where the waste disposal area was. It's very funny though, because it's so far off of the beaten path that you take to get here, smashing and bashing through all kinds of shit, that I was just lucky to find it, I feel. Maybe there wasn't one leading from the first waste disposal unit to the recycling center, you know? Maybe this second one is just fortunately placed. Who knows? I was going to grab myself an energy drink to have before taking this whole thing on, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to conserve the ones that I got. I still have not gotten my refund back. Oh, did I run out of? I did. I still have not gotten my refund back. And you know me, I'm gonna blame Trump and his stupid government. So, yeah, I have absolutely no clue how long it's going to take. But it's almost been 3 weeks. And if I don't get it by 3 weeks, boy, you guys won't hear the end of it. I can tell you that. Alright. Alright, we're back here. Let's, grab one more. In fact, let's grab 2 more while we're at it. Let's, oh, hey, we got 2 more of these guys here. I guess that's convenient. I don't need them, but I'm gonna take both of them. I'm pretty sure these were not here the last time. But hey, I guess they're going to have to keep things up to snuff around here, you know? Okay, so if I remember correctly, I went down this way. And I gotta be careful getting down this way. There we go. I see it. Yeah, there's the road right there. Just so you guys know, I'm not touching the controller in the slightest. Okay, now I am, just to make this turn here. Alright. But yeah. This is the road that you basically follow. It's the longer route, obviously, but it's a, I want to say, a smoother ride. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, I don't think we've quite gotten there yet. There's a lot of bumps this way. Ooh, God, that plant really sent me up. And that was just like a regular ass plant. That wasn't anything complicated. Keep in mind these are radioactive items, so they are not prone to damage. But if I hit anything that can send my truck flying, they will go flying. Yeah, I think that I was just super unlucky with the time of day, because it's definitely not switching to nighttime now, so. So we go right around, a little bit of there. Oh, there's this yellow patch here. I don't remember this. Bit of rough here, but I'm guessing it's because it was dark out, so I couldn't really see. Everything kind of looked the same shade of gray at night. Sorry, eyeball monster. Meh, feel like we can a little bit faster here. I've got a load to deliver. Yeah, here I was thinking this stream was going to be very short. Honestly, I wasn't that upset with having to go take care of the dishwasher because I knew that this was going to be a short stream, so I would have plenty of time to get that done and get this. Oh shit, what was that got in the way? Okay, well, whatever, I guess. But yeah, I knew I'd have enough time to get this phase done and fix the dishwasher at the same time. Though I do apologize for the 30-minute interlude. You guys had to sit there for a while and listen to music. Like, yeah, I don't even think it was halfway through the stream. Or a half an hour into the stream yet. And here I am going on break. So I'm very sorry about that. But, you know, at least it was nice music. I feel like the playlist that I picked out is A, not only safe for my channel, but B, got some real bangers in there. I really love listening to it while I'm on the toilet. You know, while I'm on the commode during my break, monitoring the stream, just in case anyone stops by or, you know, follows, subscribes, and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna have to put in a little bit of muscle here to get over this hump. My load is still in there. I think the thing that's most annoying is that the camera keeps wanting to change to a fixed position behind my truck. And I don't like that because, you know, it's hard for me to see the road with the camera that far back. Because then the Colossus gets in the way. And we got that hole there again. But it's daytime, so I feel a little safer doing what I'm doing now. That's why I'm moving faster. Alright, I think we're going to have to... Yeah, we're at that point now where I'm going to have to kind of start being a little cautious. Getting up this hill here. Give me a push. There we go. Let's put it through here and just up that hill there. Whoa. I had a feeling this one was going to be a two-part trip, if I'm being honest. But I was thinking for a different reason other than me screwing up. I was thinking it was going to be because we were going to have more stuff to deliver this time, but no, it was about the same amount. It's just it was a longer trip. Alright, cool. We made it again. Alright. I want to show you something fun you can do. Now, I wouldn't do this with just any old cargo, you know, if you have explosive cargo or, you know, the toxic cargo. You definitely don't do that. Boop. There we go. Just a little extra for future me, I guess. Alright, let's go over here and save. Oh, hey, the junk came back. So if I wanted to get some extra nanites, I could, you know, get rid of that. Let's go ahead and save, just so I don't have to go through all that again. There we go. We'll go into our safe cave after I get my exocraft over here. That way I get it out of the way for other people because I'm considerate. Even though I'm pretty sure the Colossi don't show up for other players. I have been seeing them, but they all appear like this orange holographic. So... oh, alright. Let me sit up. Oh, crap. I couldn't really see the clock that well the way I was sitting before. Goodness. I'm like a half hour early getting done this phase. Well, okay. I guess I could take this time to kind of talk about everything that just happened. Let's get into our nice safe cave. But first... see what we get here. Oh, the Cyclops scope plans, finally. There we go, road trip 2 taken care of. The Cyclops scope plans, or the Cyclops scope, allows us to use the scanner, the, well, you can read that right there. Well, we're inside of the exocraft. Now that's unique because no other exocraft allows you to use your scanning device while you are inside of it. Not even the what's the big mech robot? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, not even that does that. Yo, Bryce, thank you for the raid. And hello to any new people that just showed up.
Has raided your channel.
But yeah, this is the first time that an exocraft has ever allowed us to, you know, scan while we're inside of it, which is nice. And it kind of makes me think that in the future they're going to have more things planned with all the other exocrafts. I don't know what those things are, but it definitely does open, this update does open up a pathway for many other updates to come. Because now, as far as the Colossus, as far as the exocrafts go, the Colossus has the most advantages, the most upgrades, the most usefulness, when before the Colossus was like the least useful. You couldn't really do anything with it. So it kind of makes me wonder exactly what they might have planned for the other exocraft, if anything. I'm just saying, you know, this kind of opens up all kinds of new opportunities. Let's see, what else did we need? Microchip and hermetic seal. I don't think we're gonna have to collect anything. I think we got everything we need. Yeah, because we just need one carbon nanotube. Well, two, because we're gonna make 2 microchips. And the hermetic seal only really require, yeah, condensed carbon. Okay, it's carbon, but it's condensed carbon. Oh, we've got so many of these, though. We might have some carbon in here. Gotta break a lot of rocks. So far, it just looks like a bunch of ferrite dust. I mean, I was running over a lot of rocks, so... yeah. Alright, well. How's my exosuit looking? Let's go run... you know what? I was going to say let's go run over some, but... now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably not a good idea, because... you don't get as much when you run over things. Okay. I mean, we got a rock. We had a kind of messed up start. Because I had to take care of the dishwasher. It was malfunctioning. Well, it wasn't the dishwasher. The sink had backed up, so I had to unclog the sink. Guy stuff, you know, plumbing and whatnot. But other than that, as far as my day goes, my day's been really crazy. All kinds of stuff has been going on today. Had to move all kinds of furniture. Had to move the fridge. I fixed my bed. I didn't have to fix it, but I definitely wanted to. I had 2 springs that were jabbing me in my sleep. So I had to perform a bit of surgery on my bed. Grab those springs and pull them to the other side of my bed, which of course fucked up my thumb, but hey, I gotta get my sleep, you know? And I'm not about to buy a whole new mattress just because 2 springs decided to start flipping out on me. But yeah, how's your day been, Bryce? If you're still there. If you had to step out, that's fine. I do realize I've been saying a bit too much right now. Talking way too much. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. There's more. I was worried. I was like, oh no, I don't think I could find any more. Hey, that's quite a bit. Hey, I can reach him. As long as I don't get caught by any sentinels, I'll be fine. 'Cause I ain't got no weapon. I just realized that too. I think that's by design. I don't think we're allowed to have weapons this time around because we're mostly just being like... we're mostly trash men, right? We're recycling. We're saving the planet. Yippee. Oh. Alright, now I should have enough carbon. Oh, excuse me.
At Bryce Campbell 57.
Oh, nice.
My day was mostly relaxing.
Yeah, I've got a load of laundry to do tomorrow. And I gotta wash the mop heads to the Roomba. Alright, cool. So now we have the Cyclops scope. This will allow us to... Oh shit, I didn't even know that was part of what we had to do. I guess that's what we had to do in phase 3. Whoops, sorry everybody. Kinda jumped the gun on that. I just wanted it in my... I just wanted it in my ship. Or in my... Yeah, it was the first thing. Oh, goodness. Sorry, everybody. I didn't think that that was going to be what we had to do next, but oh well. You know what? I'll pop off the reward next time I play. Is that something I can do, though? You know what? I might as well pop off the milestone while I'm here, so... Powerful scanning system upgrades and repair kits. I'll use them next time. But yeah, if anyone's wondering how to make the... how to get done this milestone, whoops. I took care of it in this stream. I'll tell you guys next stream. Alright, let's go ahead and pop off this phase reward. We got camouflage finish customization. So we can give our Colossus a camouflage design. That sounds cool. Let's take a look at that. Hey, neat. Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet. Alright, let's go get in our cave. I'm getting cold. I need to go to my cave. Get to my man cave. So funny, if you told me that I was going to be hanging out mostly in a cave during this expedition, I would not believe you. But yeah, let's wait for sunrise. Then I can go back out there, save, and stop. Look at the beautiful stars. Alright, so yeah, that was phase 2. Not that bad. Definitely not as difficult as phase 1. But that's because I found that really nice road that helped me get to where I was going without all the bumps. I feel like I was being a little too impatient in the first phase, and that's because I was... I felt like I was kind of doing a little bit too much, taking too long to do a lot of things. So... out of everything in this phase, I would have to say, I mean, obviously the road trip was the most difficult part, trying to get those 5 barrels of industrial waste back to the recycling plant. It's always going to be the most difficult thing to do, but I guess the second most difficult thing, man, I feel like just because everything was so easy in this phase, this was probably the most difficult. I mean, it was a bit time consuming, you know? And you had to figure out how to make the big rig's blade. You had to figure out how to make the blade first before doing it, so, you know. But as far as difficulty goes, this has by far been the easiest phase so far, and I'm pretty happy about that because I don't think I could have taken a day of difficulty after what I've had to go through throughout the day, all the chores I had to complete. And I guess I really should mention the second most difficult thing in the first phase. You know what? Processing the industrial waste was probably the second most difficult thing to do in the first phase, and that's mostly because if you don't really know what to do, might be confusing for a lot of people, you know? They might end up throwing the industrial waste into the wrong thing, recycling it improperly, so they have to do it over again. And at that point, there are some people who just get super confused and are like, why didn't that work? And then they probably would blame it on a glitch and, you know, not realize what they're doing incorrectly until finally, you know, they say to themselves, oh, they've got those designs on them. We're supposed to be recycling them in the right thing. Right. Like how actual recycling works. So yeah, I would have to say that'd be the most difficult thing from phase 1. Let's take a look at phase 3. What we have next time. Obviously, I already got this done, so sorry, little spoilers there. But yeah, making the Cyclops scope is not that difficult. They kind of give you a step-by-step little detail on how to do it. So just follow the instructions and you can get it done. Safari, scan a creature from an exocraft. Oh, I gotta scan 2 of them. Oh, have I been scanning creatures? I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Oh no, okay, I only scanned 1. I saw it and I was like, oh no, have I been scanning them? Because sometimes you just do that on impulse. Ugh. If I didn't have anything to scan with the exit, oh my god, I feel like that would completely fuck with your save data, wouldn't it? Holy shit, I've got to look that up. I've got to see if that's a thing. Because that could easily soft lock your expedition. Because once you scan creatures, you can't rescan them. So if you have to specifically scan the creatures from inside the cockpit of your Colossus, which you can't do until you get the Cyclops scope, the only other way to do it would be with the analysis visor. And then, you know, if you do it there, which is something that people will typically do when they first start out playing No Man's Sky, you're kind of boned. You don't have anything left to scan from your Cyclops. From your Colossus with the Cyclops scope. So, oh goodness, I gotta look up and see if there are some poor individuals out there that have had the misfortune of doing that accidentally. Oh goodness, that has got to ruin your day, 100%. Gotta increase my life support. I'll do that when I get close to the save. This is gonna be my save system here. My lifeline. Yeah, there we go. Good old save spot. Okay, well, let's take a look at the other things I have to do. Alright, so that shouldn't be that difficult. Just getting my Colossus and scan 2 creatures. I've got plenty. Minecart. Harvest resources from an exocraft. Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to install the mining laser onto... I think that's one of the things. Yeah, prepackaged advanced exocraft laser unit. Visit a monolith. Oh, that's unique. Chart waypoints. Oh, okay. That might be difficult. We're going to have to do a lot of traversing to get this one done. So, it's not going to be difficult, but it is going to be time consuming. So this next phase 3 that I'm going to be doing next time I stream, I better set aside a lot of time to get it done. Because it's going to be quite a long trip. And then we go to checkpoint 3 and haul the next load of industrial waste. And it looks like it's 5 every time. So, yeah, the difficulty comes from the amount of space between the recycling center and the waste production plant. Okay. That's what I was hoping for, to be honest, because If they kept piling on the amount of waste we'd have to collect, I don't think I could take it, you know? I think at most
All created.
I've put...
GU7 has followed. Smiley face.
GU! Thank you so much for following. I think at most I put 7 barrels of waste in the Colossus. And that was a nightmare to transport. And I did that on my main save. So that was with a Colossus that had already been decked out with a whole bunch of really cool stuff, you know? And I was not looking forward to doing something like that in a brand new save. Alright, so we got these, but I'm going to put them on my Colossus next time I stream. You know, that'll give me something to do when we start things up. And, yeah, save again, just to be sure. But yeah, we'll be back here at the recycling plant again next week. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm very sorry that, this stream isn't as long as the usual ones, but, you know, it, I definitely thought this phase was going to take a lot longer, in my honest opinion. And in fact, if anything, most of this stream was spent on the BRB screen while I was trying to fix the dishwasher. So, again, I'm sorry about that. Quit to mode select. Alright, so I want to thank GU7 for following once again. Thank you so much, dude. It was really cool of you. Thank you very much to Rubius for following as well. Very cool, very cool. I hope to see you in chat sometime. If not, that's okay. Thank you so much, Bryce, for the raid. And thanks for stopping in and hanging out and saying hello. It was good to see you, buddy. I hope you have a great night. And to all of you out there watching in the archives, don't forget to like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be playing or when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I always keep it up to date. And every weekend we like to do a weekend poll where I let you guys decide on what it is I play on Tuesday. The votes start rolling out on Friday morning, and the results are posted Monday morning. And whoever wins is the game that I will be playing that Tuesday. So make sure you are subscribed so that you can participate along with everybody else and get notified about it. Alright, so Monday I'm going to be playing more Genshin Impact. Since I wrapped up Lantern Rite, I guess I'll just be doing whatever tickles my fancy. And that's probably going to be like some challenges or whatever they have scheduled to be going on that week. Because I think that we are going to be getting the next update to No Man's Sky closer to the end of the month. So, you know, we still got a ways to go before I can start doing any more story. And as far as when I'm going to be playing more No Man's Sky, that's going to be Phase 3 next Thursday. So if you want to tune in then, make sure to mark your calendar or, you know, just check out my posts tab to see exactly when it's going to happen. And, you know, I'll see you then. You all have a great day and or night. Don't forget to vote Democrat. Stay safe, sleep easy, and I will see you Monday. Good night, everybody.